What up, what up, what up, world? You already know what time it is. It's your boy, MMS, the most don't need to brag, no boast. And the blues give a toast to the real folks who done paved the way in the real way. Now let's talk about it. You know, it's a late night show. Shit, better late than never. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Now, what's going on with Oblock and the indictments and all that? All of them brothers get a, you know, intelligent about the whole situation and get some good deals out the situation so they could come back out. Better their lives, you know? Because a lot of bullshit situations and stipulations. So if you don't know how to understand, bring shit to light the way it's supposed to. Don't just be caught up, you know? We past trying to tell motherfuckers what they doing wrong and shit like that and all that. What it's all about now is realizing in the situation, you know, that may be at hand. So I'd like to introduce my brother from another, to WI. He on the, he gonna come through just now, you know what I'm saying? We gonna chop it up. Y'all ready for this show? It's gonna be a good one. You know what I'm saying? As far as Hassan Campbell talking about Mama Duck, awesome. He's a tough gangster. I don't even know, whatever. And he would express himself in such a way where it's like, I don't know if he's trying to seek help or he's really trying to create some type of division. I don't know what he's on, but when I see somebody that's full of deception, I know something's up. So that's why I look at it, the whole situation with my Hassan Campbell and Mama Duck. And I'm like, God damn, man. He could have chose better choice words than say he would have did something to her. It was his child and all this bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a grown ass man already. Now you trying to act like her whole existence, raising her child, she did it wrong and she's the reason why he went down a negative road. That ain't the way it is, man. Some of these kids be raised with good morals. You know what I'm saying? Raised in a certain situation, but they be raised with good morals and they still end up doing bad. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of there's a gray area in this whole situation that a lot of us need to understand, you know. Dig deeper, delve deeper in it. I'm gonna just put it like this. It ain't easy. Yo, what up, Widget? I gotta get you on the show, man. But your mic is off though.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna let you talk to the people a little bit. I gotta just give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
All right,
But
handle your
yeah, tell
business.
them what we talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
What we breaking down tonight. I'll be right back. Daddy duties, you know that. You know how that go.
Oh, what's up? All right, so it's going down, y'all. You already know, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be Daddy K, KRS One. Ooh, history. Some serious business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, that one. I gotta tune into that one. So that's one of those. You know what I mean? Can't let that one pass you by. You have to tune in for real. But it was a good one still. So I mean, shout out to KRS One, Big Daddy Kane. They put on an amazing performance. Both of them going hammer. So I mean, at the end of the day, regardless of who won, they both left it all out there on the stage. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about at the end of the day. You go out there and you put your work in. Shit, you could walk out that stage with your head held high. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it was all about, man. Both of them boys put in some work. Both of them men put in some work. You know what I'm saying? Hardcore works, and it was beautiful to see because something like that never really happened. You know what I'm saying? Two titans in the game going head to head, track for track. You know what I'm saying? Them things don't really happen still. So good, good that this versus thing is happening because it's you know what I mean, reintroducing all the older heads to the younger generation and letting them see what it's all about. You know what I mean? Because a lot of them, might have forgot. But the quarantine got everybody on some bullshit. But I mean, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? They held it down. It was a beautiful thing. Uh, Hip hop, yes. And the beautiful one thing I like about it is the fact that we get to re for those of us that never really dove into it like that. Like we get to hear those hits. You know what I'm saying? We get to hear those bangers that molded the rest of the game. You feel me? So it's a critical thing that needed to happen. To be honest with you, like that whole versus thing with all the OGs and you know what I mean, gods and goddesses going head to head. Reintroduce the whole game to them, who they are. Classic, critical, much needed. You know what I mean? Yeah, 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 yeah. All of that, all of that. Yeah, a good display of MCism, from the elders at the youngest DC, but they never seen it. That is. You know? Like Soul shit was a bunch of them that didn't see it. So yeah, that's all we need. At the end of the day, it's all needed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So we back at it. You know what I'm saying? We back at it. So
True. Nah, I
what
was
it
just
what it be
going
like?
on.
What's good out on your side? Everything blessed?
Nah, I was
Salute to
just
you, man.
letting people know. You know what I'm saying?
You let them know what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah,
Kind of
for
feel
sure. I
we
was
cover.
yo, listen. You see this verses with KRS One and Big Daddy Kane. It was a real critical monumental moment. You know what I'm saying?
Who do you think won?
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. Ultimately, KRS One, but performance wise, I gotta give it to Big Daddy Kane.
I see. I felt the same way, dog. I felt like Kane had a masterful performance when it comes to like his breath control,
Yo,
the way he was spitting, clear,
yeah,
concise. I felt like it was 1988 again, you know. You know what
yo,
I'm saying?
man, they
And
put it.
I ain't even from that era, but
Yo, that's the thing, right? He was ahead of his time, so it's
yeah,
not like say, oh, nah,
yeah,
nah, he was right with it. Like he didn't skip a beat. So I mean, nah, yeah, exactly that. His performance was crazy. He didn't miss a line. All his bars were intact. It was like, oh shit, okay, that's what motherfuckers needed to see. Cause it's one thing to see Jadakiss, you know what I'm saying, best that are alive right now, go do what he does. But it's another thing to see one of the best that are alive from that generation do the
mm,
exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, yeah, setting the tone. You know what I mean?
or because I feel like Big Daddy Kane had a game plan. He knew what he was coming to do. I mean, KRS had a game plan too. I felt like KRS, he wasn't spitting all the bars
Man came in lazy with it because he knows
like he
he's gonna.
used to. Yeah, you know, he came in
He
like,
he came in like he was gonna Big Daddy Kane with ease and high fast the thing. So
yeah,
it kind of looked like you could see it, you could
Well,
hear it.
came in like a real OG, like with the
No half,
swag. You know what I'm saying?
no half stepping.
Yeah, exactly. And every song that he hit was like some classic, real. You know what I'm saying? Dope shit. Like what I mean?
Yeah,
There was no bullshit, no filler, dog. Like
no, he couldn't bullshit with
they both hit with some real shit, but I felt like Kane's tracks hit harder because
of the performance.
yeah, like and Kane ain't never really dissed nobody in his whole career. Like he didn't really have no diss tracks, but he has tracks to make you want to go, damn. I, I hope he never disses me. Like that's how deep Kane was. When it comes to the music,
Nah, for sure. The man's wordplay was stupid.
yeah, like the smooth operator shit, he killed it.
Wordplay, the flow, everything was stupid.
Yeah, like and I feel like that's what you need as an MC. You need to have. You know what I'm saying? And then he came, kicked the freestyle on a new trap beat.
Yeah, yeah.
Killed
I see the man kicking his little random verses and shit.
killed it. Like and I'm like, God dang it! You know, he's killing them more than the youngins, bro. You
Yeah,
hear him on the trap beat?
facts though. Facts,
Uh,
facts.
Kane is a true entertainer. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Nah, that's what I was saying. It was good to see that coming from the double O, triple OG. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
all the youngins could fall in line,
I feel like
including myself.
KRS was like yelling too much a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
A
Man
lot of
was
classics, but
trying to extra character, like
yeah, like too much, dog. Like,
it
come
was
on.
too much. So it's like he was drunk out there.
Yeah,
I feel like the man
come
pulled
on.
a jungle on us, like he pulled a jungle.
This guy went
Man,
out there. Slews.
I went
Slizzle.
out there sloppy, like
And 3 old Milwaukee's. Big boy. Went out there.
I mean, the man, you know,
About
and,
foot.
and so he wasn't finishing his lines and all that.
Yeah, man. You know, and he was fucking up a lot of the old school tracks, like how they were
Yo,
first.
tell me, you seen how the man was like damn near mumbling half of the raps? He was like mumble rapping.
Yeah, man. I'm like, what's up with that? I think he was trying to get the crowd engaged, but the crowd wasn't really getting engaged too much, and I was like, man,
Not enough. Wasn't enough. Me personally, I felt like
you ain't
King.
gonna get 40, 50-year-olds jumping around doing your shit like back in the day. You know, they gonna be but they gonna. You know what I mean? He should have thought of that, like
Oh, that's actually a good point. Still,
you know what I mean.
yeah, that's a good point.
But
Still,
Kane knew that shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna have no.
yeah, he came with his little 1-2 jump around joints.
But Kane started dancing that shit. You know,
It was
he
still
got
smooth. It
King
was still
dancing
smooth.
because
That's
he
the
has a
thing.
dance. Yeah, you know, he was with a dance crew before all that. That's the elements of hip hop, man. Motherfuckers don't realize like
But yo, you see how these
a lot
niggas
of
run up?
rappers back in the days, because they did different shit. It wasn't just rap. You know? A lot of
You see
rappers back in the days could do
the break
graffiti,
dancers and shit.
could break dance. Yeah, you know, could dance, could you know, rap wasn't the only deciding factor if you're a hip hop or not. You have to be entrenched with the culture, like
You have to be involved. You have to be
yeah, engaged. Like, you know?
you have to be a active participant. You know,
Yeah, man.
whether you're a graffiti artist, a hip hop artist, DJ,
DJ, uh, uh, uh,
break dancer, obviously.
break dancer, you know, stylist.
Whatever. Even if you're just a like sincere hip hop fanatic, you just fuck with it because you fuck with it. It's your
You
shit.
know,
You know, right? Yo, that's your shit,
the
bro.
different sounds and shit. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Producers, yeah, yeah. You can't forget about the man there.
producers. That's why I feel like we got the one of the greatest genres of music.
In history.
Yeah, we shouldn't take it for granted. You know, like granted, it's hip hop has been always been all inclusive. You know. What it's like taking it and co-opting it, turning it into something else. That's what brings us to this whole O block and shit. You know, it's like the drill music is causing all this chaos, and everybody's participating in the drill shit. It's like you even got kids down here that are talking about they smoking on the ops pack and all that. Little kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
16, 17 years old. I mean, there's a kid that got stabbed the other day. 16, bro, in school,
Mhm.
after school, you know? All up in the chest, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what's next? You know what I mean? And they emulating the same Chicago type, you know,
Mhm.
vernacular, and the way they dress, the way they move, like, you know what I mean? And that's causing, like, more corruption in the youth mind, man. So they're looking at it like, hey, man, you don't need y'all old heads. You don't need y'all OGs around because we got our own shit popping. They don't understand that that shit was manufactured into the motherfucking game. It wasn't growing organically, you know, from the bottom to the top, from the
Right.
rooter to the tutor. You know what I'm saying? So how we gonna make them understand that shit? This situation at hand.
Well, I mean,
I
well,
mean, their whole thing up. Chief Keef started the whole.
what's the situation out there though? I didn't really like.
Cause the whole Oblock got indicted, but that's Chief Keef's all hood, right? They don't fuck with Chief Keef no more because of some beef. They got all indicted, and then they arrested one of the guys that killed FBG Duck. FBG Duck mama went online. She was like expressing her grief, how that how she she wants the people that killed her son to go away, and then Hassan Campbell, which is another tuber, big YouTuber, came through and he said, yo, this woman ain't raising her kids right. By the age of 12, he already thought he was a demon, blah, blah, blah. So that means that she raised him right, and that's why he died. The rest of the kids died. And if that was his baby mama leaving her kids out there like that, he would fuck up. He would fuck her up. Naturally, the rest of the world, YouTube or whatever, didn't take too kindly to what he said. So they end up talking on Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying?
And of what?
Clubhouse. Hold up. Let me see if I could get it on here real quick. Are you still with me?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see if I can get it on here. Mama Duck and Hassan Campbell.
Are you trying to pull it up?
Yeah, I want you to listen to. Yeah, did I cut off for a second?
Yeah, for a
I
second.
did, eh?
Yeah. You back off again.
For a second, didn't I? Oh, we got cut off for a second, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
I can't hear you though. You might have to leave and come back.
All right.
Anyways, as I was saying, I think Hassan Campbell needs to slow his roll, man. I know he doing all this shit for shock value and all that, but motherfuckers is dying, man. Kids dying. Kids are losing their life, man. Over some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you got your
I'm
life
just
or
trying
something.
to explain to the public, yo, kids is dying out here, man.
Right.
You can't be blaming that on on the mothers and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, definitely not.
Out here trying to raise their kids the best the way they could, you know?
Mhm.
So now when you trying to give them a little guidance, a little know how and shit like that. The rest of the world looking at it like, oh, you trying to tell these motherfuckers what to do. You trying to tell them what to do.
Right.
But every other group does that. They look out for the youngins, you know. They try to school them. They trying to bring them up, and it's like a hierarchy. What they trying to do over here with this whole FBG duck thing and all that,
Right.
I feel like Hassan Campbell's just trying to get shock value out of it for his channel, you know, instead of actually trying to understand the whole shit, you know. He
Right.
trying
Right.
to diss the mother, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that they be dropping high powered artillery and weapons in Chirac. You know what I'm saying? Shit that be found, shit that was shipped off from an evidence room
Right.
in Wisconsin, in Wisconsin somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how are these things getting so readily available? And why is the culture like that? You know, because it's so segregated out there as well, right?
Right.
So wherever they're gonna find a large concentration of black folks that are not mixing other color folks, you're gonna try to create a situation of scarcity and depravity and make them fight amongst each other in order for them to, basically exterminate each other
Mhm.
and create a system of injustice and imbalance. That's why you got all this Chirac shit going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's it, man. That's the name of the game. Divide and conquer, right?
All right. So why do you think they're doing all this?
I mean, it's all part of their plan. They're trying to segregate as much people as possible,
Exactly.
especially black folks.
So what they do? They put money in the hands of some of the young kids that ain't never had shit and guns. And say, hey, go out there and do what you gotta do, which is a recipe for disaster. You know?
Guns, no guidance.
But the guidance is there though. I think there's OGs that some of these youngins listen to. But I feel like a lot of it is the police setting it up, allegedly. Because how can there be so much shootings going on and they ain't making that much money out there? You know what I mean? So it's all about retaliation shit. Well, what is it really over? Like, can I get a real synopsis of what's, you know what I mean?
Right.
And if they're really making that much money to be beefing like that, how much money can they really be making?
I
If
mean,
they ain't got,
like you said, hey man, it's like you
if
said,
it's
man.
if it's only in the segregated areas,
It's deeper than that, man. It's you know what I mean. System the system implanted that shit into the minds of the people, so they're kind of like mind fucked. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, they're fucked in the game because of how the
because
system was
Chicago,
curated
Illinois, was
over
founded
there.
by a black man. You know, the state of Illinois, right? So
Illinois,
it's always been a little animosity because of that.
mhm,
The whites on one side living good, and blacks on the other, killing each other. What do we look at it and be like, yo, this is all done by design. In the States, they got communities, the army bases. So you can't really pull that shit, so to speak.
yeah,
The people are not so well off as you think, They're just, yeah, it's the army bases. So they got their protection, and move accordingly. But now you got these hoods out there. They don't know what to do with the people. So what do you think they're gonna do? Bro? Create a Chirac in every city, bro.
Right.
Yep, that's what they're gonna do, man.
So that's the ultimate plan there.
Because in the '90s was gang banging in LA, right? Niggas was putting their bars and all that shit, right? Fast forward to now, it's drill music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At least them motherfuckers kept it in the streets back then. Now these niggas are doing it online. They're dissing their ops, so to speak. Which ain't even their ops. They're just people that they know, obviously.
That's the
You know?
fastest way to get attention, right?
Yeah. So therein lies the problem. Not enough access to resources. We have access to all types of munitions and drugs.
Right.
And once they get the munitions, they turn it on their own people. Because they ain't getting no resources from anywhere else. You know? They ain't looking for anywhere else to hand them off unless it's a situation of what can you do for me that I could, you know what I mean?
Right.
What can I do for you? What can I do for you? I feel like it's a lot of angles, man. They got this shit
What?
locked down. Like the cold bit. No, it's not a battle between who's right and who's not right. It's a battle between right and wrong, good and evil. Because in some aspects, if these niggas ain't get all these drugs and guns and shit like that, what the fuck would they be doing? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I was just thinking though? It's crazy that like and this is a general thought too. It could be like uh it could go with anything basically or anybody or just generally thinking basically
Okay.
is distractions are everywhere and are for free.
Right,
They
right.
give you distractions for free all day, every day. They make you pay
Yeah,
for it as well, but they also give it to you for free.
yeah. But what actually counts and that make
The
move
cost
forward,
to
that's some
pay
shit
attention.
you keep hidden, man. You
The
gotta pay
cost,
for it.
the cost to pay attention. Distractions are free, but it costs to pay attention.
Right. that makes sense. Sure.
It's just a thought.
It does cost to pay attention because, you know, once you pay attention, you see what's up. You're like, shit.
Because once you pay attention, you figure out there's value in the focus. So that's why it costs to pay attention. Because there's
It's right.
value in the focus. So boom. This is where the challenge is. Figuring out that there's distractions everywhere all day for free, but it costs to pay attention and there's value in the focus.
Yeah, for sure. That's how I feel, man. So, if y'all paying attention, the whole Chirac indictments and all that, I hope they get it too, man. All those shits that they want them to do, killing each other, that's a distraction. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the next man, the next brother, wanting to kill him because of something posted online. They already figured out the algorithms and psychology behind all that shit. That's why they put it out there for images to distract you from
Right.
really what you need to be doing.
Exactly.
So this is the reason why it's so in your face and blatant, and y'all feel the same ways about it because it's put there to do exactly that. You know? It's put there to bring emotions out of you. So once you know that, only you could change that. That means taking care of yourself and looking at the world in a positive light. I know it's hard to do that when you're in certain circumstances, but yeah, man, a tunnel vision will help. It helps a lot,
Yeah.
and the fact knowing that there's a lot more to be known. You know? Like you never stop learning. You know? Every day you learn something new.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know, people could change anytime. You know, just like the weather, though. You know?
Facts. That's the change in one fucking one day.
Change is good. What goes around comes around. You know? That's why it's all part of the circle of life. Once you know life, you know that karma is a bitch. You know, you reap what you sow. It's like you see shit so on on a whole nother level. You know, whole nother metaphysical level.
Yeah.
It's like you're like wow, life is so hard, yet it's so delicate. You know, at the same time, like you're like, fuck, you know, if I would have just did this differently, maybe this outcome would have been different. Or if I would have just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you just gotta take the good with the bad sometimes. Roll with the punches. Because I'm sure all those kids out in Chirac and shit like that, they don't want to really be playing with guns and shooting each other. But yo, if you see that all around you, what the fuck you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna really do? Not protect you and your people around you? Like they drop off three crates of guns in the middle of the hood. High powered rifles with the extendos and the fucking thing. Assault rifles. Handheld shits. With fucking 50 round drums and 100. Yeah, it's a different time, dog. It's not like back in the day with you know, the Glock 17, 16 plus one in the head, you know? Oh, 38. These motherfuckers running around with 30 shots, bro. 33. You know what I'm saying? Big things. And it's like, fuck, kids are fucked up.
Hey,
They're
man.
seeing, they're seeing that shit everywhere they go. And then they're like, this is just the way it is now. And knowing it's put in place for you to, it's put in place for you to want to do that shit. To grab that shit, to take all those 33 shots and try to shoot somebody that looks like you. Okay? How does that make sense? That's crazy. You know? And then you go say, well, that's just how it always been, you know? Always been gangs on there and blah, blah, blah.
Who said that?
No, that's just, you know, that's all they're going to say. Well, places like that, Chirac,
Oh
different
yeah,
urban
that got a
areas.
consensus. Yeah, I get you.
Knowing that this shit has been implanted so strategically.
Systematically
Not to
in
mention the
people's
crooked
brain
cops, all that extra shit, right?
through the
Who's to
cops.
say that these cops are not driving around, you know, and creating scenarios themselves?
Oh no, for sure they have to. That's how they pass their days and shit. Like if they don't do something within
You
their
know,
day, they don't have no nothing to do. So they gotta figure out something to do, right?
in
And part
some
of it,
cities, some cities they got quotas. They got quotas on how much people that
they arrest
yeah,
and shit.
yeah. So you know, how long they gonna live for? You know,
Right.
and these are the situations that we're facing. Man. The police, certain things are putting into place to keep a neighborhood from prospering. So the neighborhood ends up losing all of its neighbors, and it just becomes a hood, you know, after a while, because there's nobody, you know, talking about infrastructure and building and having businesses that supports the economy and growth of said neighborhood. You know? It's crazy, man. It's deep. This shit is deep, man. This shit is real deep.
Right.
You know? Deeper than we think. Yeah. For real. Yeah, man. And I'm looking at it like, okay, if that's the case, then the motherfucker from New York shouldn't be commenting on how a mother from Chicago is raising her child. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Ah, hell no, definitely not.
Deep in the middle of everything that's going on right now. So if y'all out there and y'all understand where I'm coming from, know one thing, man. You reap what you sow, man. Don't be
Yeah.
going out there doing no crazy fish shit just because it makes sense at the time and because you got it like that. You know? You only do certain shit in emergencies. Time and a place for everything. All
Right.
that reckless endangerment and all that bullshit. That's for the birds, man. You know? They said in The Godfather when they all sat around the table. Like, the animals anyway. Sell them the dope. Let them lose their souls. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And ever since then, it's been the same shit. When are we gonna realize? You know what I'm saying? When are we gonna realize? Shit.
No, that's some real shit though.
Nah, because I'm like, fuck. They're just killing people's dreams on here because they know that we so resourceful. Even though we don't own shit, we got so much fucking buying power. We you know, we create shit like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, if we just boss up believing in ourselves enough, shit could be going on smooth, man. It's just this notion of them being in control, creating this shit, it's fucked up. It's diabolical, to say the least. Because I'm like, it's gonna be done still, but what's the end result, man? You got a bunch of rappers, rap niggas now. Everybody's making money, but the rap itself, it's not sounding as wise and intelligent as it used to. I know they pushing this gay agenda and this shit, and it's like, where the hell is this shit going, man? You know what I'm saying? Shit that we push since way back when. Where's it going? Motherfuckers didn't have too much money, but motherfuckers have mad flavor. You know what I'm saying? Mad, you know what I'm saying? Game about it. Now, I don't know. I don't know where it's going. You seen Russell Westbrook's outfit the other day before the
Yeah, yeah,
game? I'm like, God damn,
yeah.
what's going on out here, cuz?
You know, that's embarrassing. They have the
And
man
he lost the game.
looking like
You
a
know what I'm
clown.
saying?
They have the man looking like a clown, straight up.
I'm like, ain't this a bitch? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, some bullshit. That's why it was like a breath of fresh air listening to Big Daddy Kane and KRS One uh, on stage, you know?
But,
I was like, God damn it. And the way they were spitting is like real words, and there's a message in there, you know?
it works.
The tracks are like timeless. They're timeless tracks, bro.
Full package.
Timeless
That,
tracks.
that
You
show was like
know,
a full
Kane
package.
those rhymes 25 years from now, and they're gonna still be as fucking poignant as they were 25 years ago.
Yo, tell me you seen Kid Capri bust a little rhyme.
Hell yeah. I seen Kid Capri bust a little rhyme.
Nah, that was dope.
Yeah, dog. Kid Capri's the man, dog. Yeah, DJ Scratch. He started scratching with it. Like, god damn. That's the shit right there, cuz. You know? Real like showmanship, love for hip hop, love for the know, sport, the art. You know what I'm saying? Battle.
Spirit.
It's a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing. Not to say these young niggas can't do it, but you know, it's I guess it just had to all be a part of it, I guess.
Nah, that's it. For sure they could
Once it,
do it. They just gotta see it done first a few times. Give them the blueprint a little bit, and then boom, they'll run off with it and do their own thing. For sure. It all goes. It's a cycle, you know?
hmm So we in the cycles, baby. That's what it is, baby. As the world turns. Huh. When you look up in the sky sometimes, don't it look like the sky is moving?
Yeah, I feel like the clouds be getting closer and closer to the ground every time I see like a little rainstorm or something.
Yeah.
Clouds be getting closer, man. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Shit. Anyway, shit is weird, man. That shit is really weird. Hey, do you know that all the motherfucking stars in the sky are like fucking have their own, what is it? They have their own movement and shit. I be high as fuck sitting all this shit, right? But the shit is for real though. Every star is its own has its own movement. No, what's the fucking saying? It's not even a saying. It's the truth. I don't know. I'm gonna get back up to you on that one though. No, it's some real shit now. Like they said that they found like a whole bunch of other planets that like Earth in the Milky Way. It's so crazy, dog. Yo, first of all, they said there was only 8 planets in the solar system. Now they're saying there's like hundreds, thousands, and billions. Some crazy shit like that, dog.
Right.
I don't know what's going on, man. Have vortexes and black holes and shit.
Travel to different galaxies through the black hole into.
Yeah, different planets got different minerals on them, different temperature. I don't know, some crazy shit, man. But they said there's a lot of different planets that are just like Earth out there.
Right.
Some that are like 10 times the size of Earth. Different. So I don't even know. There'll be a lot of crazy shit out there. And they pass it off as science.
Yeah, boy.
What?
That's, yeah, boy.
Nah, for real though, it's real shit, man. Think about it, cuz. A billion planets? That's a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They said there's not one different, there's not one, hold on.
One same.
There's not one planet Earth. There's different planet Earths out there, man. Different sizes and shit.
Right. Okay, that's where Avatar be at.
And they come from the, I don't know, man. This shit is crazy. I'm gonna look into it more. I'm gonna get back to you on that because
Nah,
the
peace.
whole reason why I'm bringing this up is like, why would they say that now, but they don't really bring it up in the history in science books and shit like that. You know, it's just the standard eight planet thing, right? So now, on top of that, they're saying there's different suns. You know what I'm saying? In different galaxies. And the same universe. Like, come on, dog. How far are we gonna go with this shit? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. This thing don't stop.
And
Cause
then they diss people like Kyrie Irving. 'Cause he was a flat earther. And
yeah, you see that movement now?
he refused to take his shot. Now he's getting blackballed. See how that works?
Kaepernick shit right now.
No, not even. Because Kaepernick didn't have a team to play for. He had a team.
Right.
And then they did what they did though. I'm
He's
just
definitely
saying,
way more popular than Kaepernick, that's for sure.
he came out and said the earth is flat. By saying that, implying that, he has a little understanding of the way physics, so to speak, is. I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm trying to sound smart, shit. I'm just saying, like, imagine they were just lying about everything, though. I mean, they lie about the majority of this shit. Why won't they lie about other shit, you know? Every other year, they go in space. Why do they go to space? Tell me why they go to space, cuz. They go to space to fix the satellites and shit. Why are they going to space? And then they be leaving all types of space junk. Space shit. That's what they say. Shit is crazy, though. Anyway, it's your boy Matt Mizzle. I'm about to be at peace. See my homeboy WI. About to straight knockout. You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow's another day. Hey,
Yes, sir.
we'll get back at y'all. We'll get back at y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. So you know my slogan: keep it real in the field. Yeah, how they feel. I'm out. Peace.
All
So,
right.
what?
Salute.
Yo, man, yeah, I don't even know how to get out of this shit.
And
Nah,
then,
I'll put it on 4.0.